sexuality, about human trafficking, about issues like this from an early age is scary, but everybody should start with teaching youth what a healthy relationship is.
Education, obviously, that's kind of my soapbox, but I think you're leaving here tonight with a little bit more information about this, and go home and talk about it. Discuss it with your family, discuss it with your co-workers, and think about what your next steps are. There was a man that I went and listened to many years ago at Queen's University. His name was Elie Wiesel, and he was a Holocaust survivor. And he went through a horrific situation and came out in the death walk, actually, when they were liberated by the Americans. And one thing that resonated with me when he was standing there talking to a group of all of us, he said that the torment will go on if we stand silently. We will allow the tormentor to keep on tormenting if we stand silently and allow it to happen. So please don't allow it to happen anymore. We've got to stand up and unite and stop this. And we have the power to do that. We have a voice. We have a voice to vote in the right government, the people that are listening to us. And we have the voice to change those laws that are going to support these people that are violated every day that we work with.
I'm going to mention this because Simone made me feel really good over dinner about it. Understand the history of the communities that you work with, because they're very much tied to their experiences of exploitation in current society. So I work very strongly with Inuit, and then also partner with organizations that work with other First Nations, Métis communities. Their histories are very different. The word human trafficking does not exist in Inuit at all. So when I say, have you been trafficked, folks are looking at me like, what are you talking about? And understanding what, that based on the language that community uses, how to open that gateway of having those conversations around what are red flags, what is appropriate versus what is not appropriate. And you can't have those conversations unless you link it to broader structural forms of violence that have happened over and over in community that have normalized processes of exploitation. So I would just leave it there.
I agree with everything everyone said. What I would just do is, what I would say to you is take a deep breath. This isn't you who did this to us. This isn't you who's doing it to our youth. You are here because you want to help. Please know that without you, this movement is not going to go anywhere. No pressure. But it is not on you and only on you to fix it. It starts in rooms like this. If the only thing you can do tonight, because you're exhausted, to go home and just make a post about it, or tell 5 people, that's good enough. That's a good enough start. So I just want to thank you all very much for listening to us, and I think just starting the conversation and educating will be a very good first step.
Well, Timea, thanks for writing that book. If it wasn't for that book, we wouldn't be here today talking about this. I'm sure we would be either way, but really appreciate it. Her book is available outside the door. It is how she continues to fund all her work, and so I recommend you buy her book. And I want to thank all of our panelists for being here this evening. A warm welcome, or a warm round of applause.